Hi guys. I hope that you're doing well. I wanted to kind of give you some instructions for this week. We're going to start a unit where we do cover letters, resumes, and do some job interview skills. And so we're going to start with a resume because I feel like that is kind of the basic and the main part of a job application is having a resume and having the skills to interview well. So we're going to start with a resume. What I did is I made you guys a template. So this template that you will see in Google Classroom, you're able to get into this and just start putting your information in. So where it says your name, you're going to type your name in. You can put your address in, your phone number, your email. And then what I want to tell you is I put up a video for you guys. This is how to write a resume with little to no work experience. I realize that most of you guys are young. You know, you're 15 to 18 years old, and you probably haven't had a ton of work experience. Maybe you've had some, maybe you've done some babysitting or some other kind of work, or you've done some volunteer work. All of that stuff can be used in the resume. And what I want you to really consider is that everything on this template here is, oops, wrong spot, is pretty much editable. So if you don't want to put an objective in, if there's something else you want to put in there, you're welcome to do that. Um, Sometimes I feel like having an objective and a summary is redundant. And so for mine, I only have an objective. And I change that objective based on the job that I am applying for. Some of the things that aren't really negotiable that you can't really get rid of would be your experience and your education. So your experience is where you're going to put in information for any work experience that you have, any volunteering that you've done, anything that you think gives you experience that's going to make you be someone that they would want to hire for this job. Obviously, we don't have a job in mind unless you are currently trying to apply for a job. So you're trying to just make a general resume. Your education, you're going to put in your high school education, and obviously, you guys haven't graduated yet. So you would put the month and year that you started high school, and you would just say to current because you're still in high school. So you could put computer skills here. You could just leave it as skills. And you could put things like, if you can drive a manual pickup truck, if you can drive heavy equipment, if you can drive tractors, any skills that you have that you want to put in there, you can. So you can edit these side categories just as much as you can edit this right side that tells us what they are. So one of the main things you're going to want to do is have some references. References are people that your potential boss will call, and they will say, is this person reliable? Are they dependent? Are they hardworking? And you want to pick references that will answer the phone and that will give you a good reference when someone calls. And you also need to let them know that you're putting them on there. Your dad or your mom is not a good reference. We don't want to use family members, but teachers, people you've worked for, family friends, someone who can just kind of say like, yes, this is a solid individual who will work hard for you and will benefit your company in the end. So what I want you guys to work on this week is I want you to watch the video here on how to write a resume with little to no work experience, and I want you to work on your resume template here, and it's going to be due in a week. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over them when you turn them in, and I'm going to give you some edits or some ideas on things you could change. And you're going to take those edits and do them so that at the end of this unit, you will have a cover letter, a resume, and some practice with some job interview skills. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. You can give me an email or reach out through Classroom, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope you guys have a good week.